This was the first EDC knife review I did on my channel, and it was with this guy here. This is a ZT 350 ST. It's got a bit of serration going on here, and this thing I carried around in my pocket for years and years and years. You can see the wear on the handle scales from me carrying it for such a long period of time. This thing is a beast of a knife. It's a whole different category of knife, I think. This thing has been through hell and back, and it's still just running beautifully. So I wanted something lighter, so I retired the ZT and I bought a Spyderco Native 5 lightweight. And this thing has been next level. It's a 10 out of 10 for sure. The only thing I do miss between the two is the flipper. This guy is out so fast, it'll make your head spin. It's such a fast action. So I do miss that for sure. This guy just does not flip out like this guy. This has got the lock back design, so it's not really fidgety. But I've got nothing bad to say about this thing. The steel on both of these knives are the same, S30V, amazing steel. Love that blade material. The FRN handle scales, I've got nothing but good stuff to say about this knife. The scales are lightweight FRN, but they've held up amazingly well. There's no wiggle on this knife. There's no blade shake or wiggle, nothing, man. It's like brand new. And a little bit more on this FRN handle scale material. Some people don't like it. I find it to be absolutely awesome. Check this thing out. It's grippy. I've used it with wet hands, muddy hands, and I've had no issues with it. Very grippy. It's got nice beveled edges. Everything's rounded over. There's no sharp corners to it. Very ergo. And the blade material, or the blade coating material, is amazing. Check that out. I just stabbed a bag of road salt. It's minus 20 here again. And I opened the bag up, 4 hours ago, and there's not a mark on this thing. So whatever they're doing here as far as this coating, it's pretty amazing. And again, this is over 2 years old, and it's used every single day. So nothing bad to say about it. I think it's probably one of the best looking knives on the planet, in my opinion. Just the shape alone. The ergos are amazing. Awesome jimping. Finger choils. Just a beautiful knife, man. I liked it so much, I bought another Spyderco, and this is what I bought. Some of you already know what this is, and for those who don't, this is a Spyderco Para 3. It's so new, I haven't cut anything with it. I haven't even cut myself with it.
A few moments later.
It's sharp, but I am prepared to. This Para 3 is obviously in black, and it's got the G10 handle scales on it, which is the digital camo, which I think is pretty cool. You can obviously carry this left or right-handed and tip up, tip down. It doesn't have a particularly deep carry pocket clip. Obviously, you can get a new one or aftermarket third-party ones that are titanium that will make this into a deep carry knife. Right now, about that much will be sticking out of your pocket. It's heavier for sure. You can actually feel the weight difference between my Native 5 lightweight. This one's an ounce heavier at about 3.5 compared to my Spyderco Native 5 lightweight, which is this guy here. This is 2.5 ounces-ish. So, I mean, obviously an ounce isn't a lot when you're talking about something that weighs, like, say, 12 ounces. You wouldn't notice it. So you do feel that ounce for sure, man. You really do. It feels beefy. It feels good, though. It doesn't feel lumpy. Another thing to look at here quickly is this guy that I carried forever. This guy weighs about 6.5 ounces, or almost 6.5 ounces. So this is a lump compared to these two for sure. So the weight is definitely noticeable, but it feels quality. It feels good. It doesn't feel heavy, and it's not going to pull my pants down when I'm running around. So that's a good deal. So the steel on this is a little bit different than I'm used to. It's an S45VN, which is allegedly a little bit harder of a steel. It'll hold the edge a little longer, and it's more corrosion resistant than my S30V. I'm not sure, you know what, I know for sure I'm not going to notice a difference. If I do, I will definitely let you know. I had a bunch of Spyderco knives back in the day, and I didn't like them. I got rid of them for some reason. I think Spyderco, the knife itself's got to grow on you, like the Native 5 did with me. I love that knife. I give it a 10 out of 10. So you're probably wondering why I bought this Para 3. Well, it's a compression lock. It's so fast to get out. It's amazing. This thing just flicks out. Fuck, I just sliced my fucking... Back to the show. I just stabbed myself with it, and I left that in, man. You know what's really hard? I don't stab myself, like on a daily basis. When you're looking through the camera, it just totally throws off your whole thing. So that's what happened there. This thing is sharp out of the box, man. I can tell you, that was a good one. Both blades are the same size, they're just under 3 inches. I like that for a daily carry. If I'm going to carry something bigger, it'll be my Bark River Bravo 1. It'll be in the woods hunting or whatever. The handle though on the Para 3 is about a 1/4 inch longer than the Spyderco Native 5 Lightweight. So it is a bit grippier if you got bigger hands. I don't really find it, really that different. I think the Spyderco Native 5 Lightweight is just a better looking knife. I just like the shape of it. A large finger choil up front here is nice. The Para 3 has a finger choil up here, but it's just not as pronounced, and it's not really guarding you as much as the Native 5 Lightweight. I do love the jimping up top here, along with that high thumb ramp, so that's pretty sweet. But overall, they're pretty much the same size knife, although you do feel the weight difference, but it's not too lumpy. To give you guys an idea of how big or how small the Spyderco Para 3 is, here it is beside a kind of a standard size Swiss Army. Here it is beside a 300 Win Mag hot hand load, and another hot hand load, the 4570 with a 405 grain hard cast. And this guy here, this is a 12 gauge slug. So it's not very big, easily pocketable. This thing is crazy sharp out of the box. Trust me, I know. But I'm going to show you guys how sharp. That sharp. Another thing I like about the Para 3 is the open back. There's a lot of knives like this, but it's just easier to clean than say something closed up like this Native 5 or say a Buck 112 or 110. Hey guys, thanks for watching. We got a ton of snow overnight. We got about a foot of fresh powder. It's blowing and snowing. It's awesome. If you like that content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you soon.